Hello and welcome to another hair tutorial on a couple of cute, quick and very trendy hairstyles. I'm going to start from a high fashion half bun. Next I'm going to show you how to fake a waterfall braid, which is a perfect solution for those who have trouble braiding. I know there is a couple of you out there. And you'll see how you can incorporate it into several bohemian hairstyles. Finally, I'm going to show you how to fake a stacked braid and how to transform it into a beautiful side bun. And the first two are suitable even for short or medium length hair. For the third one, I'm going to need long hair, and generally, since my hair is very thin, I like to wear my hair extensions. So I'll be using my Glam hair extensions, and today I'd like to give you a quick update on these extensions, because I just switched to a new set. I'm basically testing longer and thicker extensions, which are also highlighted. This allows me to wear just a single set of thick extensions instead of two sets of thinner extensions in different colors. Because I like the effect of highlights, my hair is highlighted, and I find it very practical to have less wefts to attach. You might notice that the extensions appear much lighter than my hair. And partially you're right, my bottom layers are much darker than my top layers. And importantly, my ends are lighter than my roots. And when you need to match the color of the extensions, you should always match them to the ends of your hair. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. And generally the extensions blend well with quite a few different shades of natural colors, so even if there is a slight difference between the color of your own hair and the color of the extensions, most of the time they're going to blend in just well. The most important is to respect the tonality. So cool-toned hair requires cool-toned extensions, and warm-toned hair requires warm-toned extensions. And today I was actually testing a new hair curling technique to see what results I can achieve and to obtain these beautiful waves. Let me know in the comments if you like them and if you'd like me to make another tutorial. For the first hairstyle, I'm going to section a strand of hair that lies above my forehead. Here I went for a middle part, and I'm going to secure the hair that lies under the strand using a couple of bobby pins, just so that I don't use it accidentally. Next, I'm going to twist the strands of hair toward the middle part. I basically pinch on my hair, twisting it upwards, and when I get to the back of my head, I simply secure it in place using another bobby pin. Now I'm going to do a symmetric procedure on the other side, so I section a strand of hair, secure the remaining hair using a couple of bobby pins, and twist my strand upward using a series of tiny pinch movements. After that, I can release the first twist, connect it with the second one, and tie them together with an elastic band. So that's the result, and you can already leave your hair like that. It's a perfect alternative for those who have trouble French braiding, and of course for those who simply like this kind of a look. Now I'm going to add that super trendy touch to this hairstyle. I'm going to create a tiny messy bun. So I grab the ends and loop them once through the elastic band. I'm going to twist my elastic band, create a second loop, and secure it as well. Depending on the length of your hair, you have to repeat the steps several times, or simply wrap the ends around the base of the structure in case your hair is too long. You could also leave them loose. At first, it's going to look quite weird, but that's when you want to get a little bit creative, wrapping your hair around the base in a kind of a random manner and securing it with bobby pins. Every time it's going to look slightly different, but as long as the bun looks a kind of round and well balanced, you're fine. And you know what? I can't even tell if I'm kind of hypnotized by the fashion trends or it's my genuine opinion, but at the moment I'm just loving this look. It's like my all-time favorite casual look. And look how quickly it was to do it. For the second hairstyle, I'm going to start with the side part, section a strand of hair that lies next to it, a kind of a thin strand, and create a regular 3-strand braid. Please keep in mind that you don't want this braid to be too tight, because you're going to see what's going to happen in the next step, so make sure to braid rather loosely. I'm going to braid just below the level of my eyes, and then secure the braid with a small elastic band. And look what's going to happen next. I'm going to braid my fingers through the first segment of my braid, pinch a small strand of hair that lies in front of it. I basically section it and direct toward my fingers and bring it through that hole. Then I create a small hole in the second segment of my braid, bring my fingers through this hole, just 2 of them, enough to pinch the following strand of hair, and bring the following strand through that hole. By now I think you've got the idea and you know what's going to happen next. I make the following hole in the next segment of my braid, and I direct the following strands of hair into this hole. I'm going to do that with all the hair that lies above my forehead. Apart from leaving your hair like that, which is perfectly fine, there are multiple different ways to finish off this hairstyle. One of them is to secure the braid behind your ear. This way you're going to create a kind of a headband that looks like a fake waterfall braid. And of course you could do the same thing with the hair on the other side. You could also secure the top layers of your hair in a cute half bun. I'm going to loop my hair through the elastic band using the technique from the previous hairstyle, but here I'm going to leave my ends loose. This way I get this beautiful bohemian look. That must be my favorite version of wearing this fake waterfall braid. What's yours? And now for the third hairstyle, I'm going to create another 3-strand braid, just a regular 3-strand braid, simply to decorate my hair. So it's just an option, you don't have to do that, but I find it's really cute and it's going to help me keep my hair to one side, because I'm going to tie the ends of this braid with a strand of hair from the opposite side of my head. I'm going to pick a small strand of hair that lies right behind my left ear and tie it with the ends of the braid. So that's just a quick trick to keep your hair to one side. And now I'm going to braid it. And the braid that I'm going to show you today is very tricky, I mean in a good way, since we're going to use just 3 strands of hair, as if we wanted to create a regular 3-strand braid, but we're going to be splitting each outer strand in 2 and wrapping it around the middle strand. I split, I wrap, and I merge. So now that strand is in the middle, and on the left side I do the same thing. I divide my left strand in 2, I wrap it around the middle strand, and I merge it back together. I split, I wrap, and I merge. I split, I wrap, and I merge. And one last but very important thing that I didn't tell you yet is that when you split your outer strand, you have to make sure that the top strand is much thinner than the bottom one. This way at the end you're going to have an illusion of a stacked braid, or a thin braid created over a thick braid. You only have to tug on the bottom segments of the braid to emphasize that effect. And finally you can use your braid to create a cute bohemian side bun. You simply wrap your braid around its base, toward the back of your head, and here you can choose to either hide the ends under the bun or leave them loose. That's exactly what I like to do, to emphasize that soft, effortless and messy look. So which hairstyle did you like most? Twisted half bun, false waterfall braid or false stacked braid? Gosh, I have 2 false hairstyles today. Well, I hope that you're going to enjoy this video. So if you're going to try out any of these hairstyles, share your results on Instagram. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. And of course, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and I see you in my next video. Bye!